Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you probably heard me talk about the Vermont Christian school where they decided to forfeit because they were going against a biological man, showing exactly what the biological man, stuff like that. Well, apparently the head of the association or whatever decides to ban them permanently from all sports. That means pretty much anything related to basketball, football, what have you, any gender sports, completely ban them. This is the reality that we're living in. Don't believe me? Why don't you just take a look at this actual video here, and then you might get some actual proof.
Religious school banned from all state-run activities and athletics with other schools in Vermont.
Today, the Vermont Principals Association issued a letter to Vermont Christian School announcing the decision after the girls' basketball team refused to play against an opponent with a transgender student athlete. Channel 3's Christina Guessford joins us live now from the newsroom. Christina, you have the letter. What does it say?
Kat, on February 21st, the White River Junction-based school was scheduled to play Long Trail, a small co-ed college prep school in Dorset. This letter says forfeiting that Division IV playoff game violates VPA policies, which they say align with state law. Those policies, the first and second on the list of rules, commitment to racial gender fair and disability awareness, and policy on gender identity, respectively. This means the Eagles are ineligible to compete in all Vermont sports or interscholastic activities from now on. Vermont Christian's head of school, Vicki Fogg, justified the move in a statement to the Valley News, writing, quote, "We withdrew from the tournament because we believe playing against an opponent with a biological male jeopardizes the fairness of the game and the safety of our players." She continues, quote, "Allowing biological males to participate in women's sports sets a bad precedent for the future of women's sports in general." Fogg's rationale, the VPA says, is another reason why executive leadership today made this decision. Live in the newsroom, Christina Guessford, Channel 3 News.
So yeah, that is essentially what's going on, where they are actively deciding to, if you go against the cult, if you go against anything that is, rational, you'll get banned. So these people can never be able to participate in sports again. And we're trying to allow biological men to enter women's sports, physically hurt them badly, and then to force them to do anything that are bidding. This is what I'm talking about. The true misogynists here, the true people that are against women, are technically the men that are trying to enter the women's sports area, because they know, and they automatically do know, that they are stronger than women and they can be able to beat them in any competition. We're seeing this time and time again, to where it's just happening over and over, where it's just no competition. And here's what I am expecting from what's going to happen to you ladies, is that your sports will be eradicated, your locker rooms will be invaded. You guys will be raped by a whole bunch of guys that don't care about women. You'll be demeaned. You'll be put down as inferior trash. You will also be thinking that you are nothing but useless. And then, by all means, you will then be discriminated against by every regard. Your rights will be therefore removed, because the transgender people, the biological men, are therefore more superior than you, so therefore we should have all these things that you have. So your safety should be jeopardized, your livelihood should be removed, because we are transgender, we are women too, and this is the things that we should be advocating for. Of course, the left will also try to advocate as well that you should have all these rights and all this stuff to where you're protected. But the thing is, it's further from the truth. You have these people that are saying that they should invade all your sports and lose all your stuff. And this is what's happening since, I think, 2018, 2019. And if this keeps on going on, you guys will have way more problems. We already have that women in jail cells, or in jails in general, where men are being allowed, are getting raped. They're getting pregnant. Their safety is violated. There are women and kids going into bathrooms and they're getting raped as well. This is a constant thing that's happening, and I won't expect this to stop. And now all of you guys are thinking, oh, well, that's insane and that's insanity. Well, is that really? Go look at reports of that happening. Go look at the things that are truly going on. And that you think that this is just a lie, but it's not. Now, of course, it's not that big of a deal now. Well, it's a big deal right now, honestly, but it may not seem this stuff right now. But give it another 5-10 years, and you'll see that your rights are practically gone. You won't have the ability to be into your locker rooms without having a whole bunch of men in them. And then you won't have your sports because guess what? All your sports will be taken over by actual men. And then you won't be able to participate in anything because, well, what's a woman, right? You're not a real woman, even though you have all these rights. So yeah. So the thing is that they're putting all these laws. Put it this way. All right. Put it this way. They're making all these laws to protect women, right? But they're allowing men to enter your sports and all your fields and stuff like that. Well, guess what? When they put in those laws, they're not protecting you, biological women, right? They're not actually protecting you. They're not. Put it this way. They enter your sports. The biological men enter your sports. They put in laws that protect women. The men are actually saying, okay, we'll be women now. And guess what? The laws protect them. The laws protect anything that they do. So, if you want to be able to battle against them, that's just not the case. It's just you'll have your rights gone. You won't be able to have everything. You'll be getting raped, all your stuff lost, and nobody will care. And that's the true power. That's what they're doing. They are removing your safety. They're removing your ability to be in sports. They're removing all your rights, slowly but surely. And then it will be true. Patriarchy will truly exist. You will be under the slaves, and so you'll be a slave to men, and you won't be able to do anything at all because they have infiltrated your actual space. These are the true misogynists. They're coming for you, and they don't care. You even have ones that are making a complete mockery of you as well. This is the reality that we're in. And I guess we're just going to sit by and let it happen, huh? Well, guess it's not my problem, right? It's a dark days heading for you, ladies. It's not looking good. For me as a man, well, I just have to just avoid women and I'll be okay. You women, well, every single aspect of your life is being invaded by biological men and is deemed as okay. Well, that's what there is to it. Gotta fight back. That's the reason why I made this channel. We need your help. Without that, your futures are doomed. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care.